Hi guys, my name is Jillian Usher and I'm from Lake Havasu City, Arizona, and this is my hot air balloon conundrum. So I was a journalist. I worked for a local magazine as a freelance writer, and it was an online magazine where we focused on lifestyle stories of Lake Havasu, where I live. And this one was about our hot air balloon festival in town. We have a really big one. It's the biggest one in Arizona. And so we were doing a hot air balloon Facebook Live from, a hot air balloon. So we were up in the balloon. It was great. I'd never been on a hot air balloon before. Everything was really smooth. It's weird when you're a hot air balloon because you would think you would feel the wind around you, but you're part of the wind. So everything is very still and calm and serene. So it was very, it was almost ethereal how you're just floating with the world and things are moving around you so small and insignificant. So it's a very calm environment. And as we're floating, we do the Facebook Live, everything is running smooth, we're doing great, and then we plan to go land at a certain spot. And so with the way the city is laid out, there's not a lot of open land, so you just land in different lots in town, you land in different neighborhoods, and so the spot we were gonna land was in the middle of this residential area. And so we planned for it, good. So the way that it works when you're on a hot air balloon ride is you're in the balloon and then the pilot is on a radio and they're talking to chaser cars below you. So they say, okay, here's where we're at, and then the chaser cars are with a GPS tracking you and tracking the best route to find where you land. And so we're communicating with the chaser car, they're on the right street, whatever. So they're on this street and we're coming down for the landing, and then the wind changes last minute, and so now we're moving to this street, but it's not like they can just turn. They have to go around all these loops to get to that new spot. So we're doing the best we can to try to navigate with the sudden wind change. Little did I know, too, that not only is the chaser car following us, but my parents decided to come watch us from the ground, so they're also chasing the chaser car. All of a sudden, everything was fine, it felt fine, but then I hear on the radio, uh-oh, oh no. And then the pilot's looking at his GPS and he realizes that not only are we gonna not go on this next street, we're gonna go 2 streets down. They have to chase us and we're actually headed straight for a power line. And so we're in this hot air balloon. My boss is with me. She is sobbing hysterically, and we're headed straight for a power line, and I am just having the time of my life. If this is the way I go, then cool, so be it. I got a good story. And so I'm just here in this hot air balloon in the moment. As we're flying towards the power lines, the pilot is throwing ropes onto the nearest palm tree to try to lasso the palm tree. So what we were gonna do was slide down the rope, hit the palm tree, and fall into the pool of some neighbor's backyard. And so that was our plan. Again, my boss is in the bottom of the basket, just sobbing her eyes out. I'm over here like, all right, we're going swimming, let's do it. And so as they're roping it in, I look down and my parents are right there, and my mom is just pale looking at this hot air balloon, and my dad is there and he's just like, I could see from his expression he's so worried, and I'm just like, hi mom and dad, and they're just screaming from the street. And so we take this rope and we were able to get just above the street that he throws the rope to the street, and my parents, along with these professional hot air balloon chasers, are using this rope to just pull us as hard as they can to the ground against the wind, and he's deflating the balloon at the same time, and we just slam right into the ground, skid a little bit, and then eventually we were good, and they tipped over the balloon, and my boss basically rolled out of it sobbing, and I just kind of walked on out, and it was a great time. So nobody died. I didn't have to go swimming, but that would have been a cool way to go. So that's my hot air balloon conundrum.